So, hey cousins, what's up? What's up? You already know it's your favorite cousin, and over here we are creating our own family full of cousins. Okay, like I said in last video, that's it. We just want cousins. That's it. That's it. First cousin. No, just saying. But in today's video, we're gonna talk about how setting boundaries is not for you. It's not for them, it's for you. What I mean by this is simple. You have to set boundaries with people that drain your energy, negative attention, negative seeking people, meaning people want you to react in a bad way. They want to get your attention, and instead of saying it like, hey, in a mature way, or hey, I'm thinking about you, or whatever the case may be, they go out of their way to be negative on purpose. And a lot of the times, toxic people feel as though, any attention is good attention. Meaning you could be yelling and screaming at these people and they're happy. But the moment you walk away, the moment you don't have anything else to say, the moment when you realize I'm going to take my peace back, I'm going to set firm, healthy boundaries with these people for my mental health, for the things that I need to do, for the way that I need to show up in this world on a daily basis. Meaning you don't have time to be dealing with nonsense. You have goals you're trying to reach. You have things you're trying to do. And, you just don't have time for confusion. You don't have time for uncertainty. I can't say it. Uncertainty. You don't have time for people to try to confuse you or make you seem like you don't have time for gaslighting or the games these certain people play. So therefore, you set firm boundaries and you walked away quiet. And a lot of times these people wanted to see you upset. They wanted to see your life go down the drain because they're no longer in it. They wanted to see you suffer. And they truly thought that without them being in your life, that your life was going to be difficult. It was going to be difficult for you. And some of these people came into your life on purpose, and you may thought that they were your friend. You may thought that they were a good person, but you realize that they came in with a motive. Let's be honest, they really didn't like you, cousin. They didn't like you because they saw something within you that maybe they did not have, or whatever. We don't know what goes on in these people's mind. But I'm just here to tell you to set firm boundaries. Set them and move on. Stand on business. Do not go back on what you decide, because if you keep going back and forth, people not going to take you serious until the day that they have no choice but to take you serious. A lot of people have gotten comfortable with disrespecting you. And that's a sad thing, because why would any person on this earth feel that it's okay to disrespect you? Like, why would they do that to you when you are like the nicest person, And granted, chosen ones, we are not perfect. We have our mistakes. We have our shortcomings. Of course, that's life. But we don't purposely go into people's life to try to harm them, to throw them off track, or some type of evil vendetta against them, or, you know what I mean? Like, we don't purposely do that. So with that being said, if you're not like that, then it's going to be hard for you to fathom why are people acting the way they are. But it's not your job to figure out. You just have to protect yourself by setting sound, firm boundaries. And this could be with anything, anyone can get it. And that's just honest, especially when you get to the point when you begin to love yourself, when you know that your peace is so valuable, when you understand that the way you show up in the world is the way that you're going to be. Because, people are going to know you for that, And it don't matter what other people think. But what I'm saying is, you just have to show up to be your best self, because you have so So many things going on in your life right now, good, positive things. And they start happening when you remove yourself from these people and when you set firm boundaries, and they cannot stand it. They cannot just have the opportunity to just call you whenever they want to, or they cannot have the opportunity to just, vent to you the way they once used to. You show up in this world and you forget to ask about yourself. Don't ever forget about yourself. Don't ever don't ever forget about yourself, because you are who you have to deal with on a daily basis. Your health matter. Your mental health matter. Your happiness, it matters. It matters, because when you're physically, mentally, emotionally drained from dealing with toxic people all the time, you can't show up and be your best self. It's just impossible. You can't do it. So with that being said, love yourself. Focus on the things that are necessary for you to enjoy life, because you are doing so much that you don't have time for negative people and their problems all the time. Now, granted, we all have problems, but every time you talk to these people, there's a problem. You need to remove yourself, because people thrive on having issues. That's how they understand. That's how they show up in life. But you are completely different. You are a problem solver. So, protect yourself, because you have a good heart. You have a bright spirit. God has given you the gift of empathy. Everybody does not have this. Everybody is not concerned about other people and their well-being and how they're feeling and what they're doing and what they have going on. Everybody is not like that. A lot of people can care less about another person. It's like, oh, as long as I get what I need to get, and you're not like that. Even though you may have tried, even though, you may have said, I'm going to change, it's just within you that you are not like that. So once you realize who you are and how you show up in this world, when you understand your emotions and your gifts from God, then you understand that you also have to protect these things, protect yourself, protect your mental health, and protect your heart. Because if you don't, you will have people that come into your life that will step all over it and won't think 2 seconds about what they did. They can care less, and then you'll be somewhere stressed out, worried, and and these people will be going on with their life, living their best life, and they just don't care what they did to you. So what I'm saying to you is this: the moral of this video is protect yourself. Stop giving people access to you that do not deserve it all the time. Set boundaries. If you don't feel like talking, you don't have to talk. If you're not having a good day right today, then say, you don't have to do anything. You can be there for people, because let's be honest, we all need other people, but we don't need people in our life that's going to drain us and take from us and not care. Or whenever you have a problem, you can't even text these people and get a response, So love yourself and set firm boundaries and be unapologetic about it. I love you guys. I'll see you next video.